Hey all, welcome back to another video. So here's another recipe vlog that I made for Iftar. Hope you all like it. So I'll be sharing three recipes here. That's tuna samosa and rusk fry, and also I'll be sharing a quick fruit salad recipe. Apart from all of this, also made fish biryani for the dinner. So this was for my husband's friends for Iftar. So packed all the food and sent at their place. So firstly, for the tuna samosas, here I have took around 3 cans of tuna flakes. So just wash the tuna can very well and then open the can and use the lid to drain the excess water or oil in the tuna. Better you use the oil tuna. So this recipe is from my aunt and I'm sure that it won't be that tastier than she makes. And also my sister made the same tuna samosa in a show featured on Colors TV. So I'll be sharing the link in the description box. So moving on to the recipe, here into the pan added oil, half teaspoon of cumin seeds and let it splutter, and then add 1 to 1.5 tablespoon of ginger garlic paste. Also add 2 to 3 green chillies and saute well. Next, when they are done nicely, add 2 to 3 medium sized onions chopped. Next goes in salt. Now the masalas here is 1 to 1.5 teaspoon of red chili powder. Mix it well, and next goes 1 teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder and half a teaspoon of cumin powder. Next goes in half a teaspoon of pepper powder. Now when the masalas are roasted well, add 1 cup of green peas and mix it well. Finally goes in the canned tunas. Here I have took 3 cans of tunas. So this will take a little time. Give it around 5 to 10 minutes and it will be cooked well. Just make sure that it gets mixed very well in the masalas. Now when you feel that the tuna is cooked completely, add a handful of chopped coriander leaves. So here's a tuna samosa filling ready. Moving on to the next recipe, that's rusk fry. Actually it's rusk masala fry. So again, this is my grandmom's special recipe. So here we have handful of coriander leaves and mint leaves that goes into the mixer grinder. Next goes in 4 garlic cloves, 4 medium pieces of ginger, 2 green chillies and all the whole masalas. Do check out the description box for the exact measurement. Next goes in half a lemon juice. Add some salt. Add just a quarter or half cup of water according to the grinding. So this was just the green masala. Now here goes the powder masalas. 1 teaspoon of red chili powder, half a teaspoon of turmeric powder, half a teaspoon of coriander powder, and again quarter teaspoon of cumin powder and a quarter teaspoon of pepper powder. Mix them well. Next here I'm adding 4 eggs to the masala. Give it all a nice whisk. That's the fish fry biryani and the masala on the other side. Cutting out some fruits for the fruit custard or fruit salad. So here I took mango, next took just one apple, just peeled it and cut it into small pieces. Also took one pear. Also cut some grapes into halves. Also added seeds of one whole pomegranate. Now what I usually do is add bananas in the last, or else it starts changing its color. Now add all the fruits to the custard. Now if you want the custard detailed recipe, you can check in the description box. I have already shared, and I'll be writing the exact proportion in the description box too for the recipe. Adding some dry fruits. Now it depends upon your choice what dry fruits you like to add. Finally goes in Nestle condensed milk. Now you can add any brand. Give it all a nice mix, and if the custard is thickened more, you can just add a little bit of milk and loosen the consistency. It's already a mess in the kitchen. Next, moving on, making the samosa. So here I have and samosa leaves and the masala. So let's start making the samosas. Now there are so many people who have their own style of making the samosas. So here's the samosa cone ready. We'll be adding 1 tablespoon of the samosa filling. So mix the green peas and the tuna well and then add to the samosa. Now I like my samosas to be filled full. Samosas with less fillings doesn't taste good. So add in masala well and then start rolling. All the samosas are ready to fry now. Moving on to the frying of the samosas. Here make sure that the oil is hot enough and then start adding to the pan, and add just 4 to 5 at a time if your pan is big enough. So as the masalas are completely cooked, you just have to fry the samosas for a minute or two and then take it out. Don't make it too dark, the color, or it doesn't look good, and also it doesn't taste good too. So here's the samosas done. Frying out the rest of the samosas, and it's all done. Moving on to the preparation of frying the rusk. When the pan is hot enough, add just a little bit of oil as we are going to shallow fry the rusk. So dip the rusk in the green masala that we prepared earlier, and then just fry them for a minute or two on both the sides. So again, don't overcrowd the pan, just add 3 to 4 at a time, as we have to flip it and we won't get the space to do it. So just add 3 to 4. So as you can see, the rusk is fried well on both the sides. Now taking it out on a tissue paper, and it's all done. Repeat the same procedure with the rest of the rusk. Also made chicken fingers, as my husband loved it and just wanted to introduce this new dish to his friends. Also had prepared a drink for them but couldn't film it as it was all completely a mess at that time, but alhamdulillah it all went well and they all just loved the food. So here's the end to the video. Hope you all like the video. Do try out the recipe and also let me know in the comment section below how do you like it. Do like, share and subscribe to my channel. Thank you. Bye bye.